Second activity, it will be based on solid and liquid insulating material. Okay, now here this is the practical name or activity name is there, that is study of solid liquid materials with respect to case study of insulation of transformer. That is, here we have used solid material is there, and what is the example of solid material is paper. Okay, paper, then press board, then wood. That is these are the example of solid insulating material. And what is the example of liquid is transformer oil. Okay, now these are the examples of solid and liquid insulating material. And this is the second activity, that is only we have to need study of detailed case study of solid and liquid insulating materials. Okay, now I will go for what is the name is, that is AM. That is we have consider only liquid insulating material. That is, in this activity we have to need AM is the study of to measure dielectric strength of liquid insulating material. Dielectric strength, it is defined as, it is the ratio of voltage per distance. This voltage measured in kilovolt and this distance measured in mm. The unit of dielectric strength is kilovolt per mm. That is, the dielectric strength of insulating material is defined as, it is the ratio of voltage upon distance, that is V by D, is called as dielectric strength. This is the study of dielectric strength. Which insulating material used in this activity? That is, we have used liquid. Okay, and example is transformer oil. Okay, now this is the activity is there, that is case study of liquid insulating material. Okay, now here we have to need apparatus. That is, first apparatus is oil testing kit, and second one is sample of transformer oil. Okay, now this is the important apparatus need for case study of liquid insulating material. Okay, now here we have to need pre-lab question. Enlist different liquid insulating material. That is, we have used transformer oil, hydrocarbons oil. Then what is the significant role of transformer oil in transformer? That is, this transformer oil used in transformer for cooling purpose. That is, it will be reduce temperature of the transformer. Okay, now this is the significant role of transformer oil. Okay, then we have to need circuit diagram. Okay, now this is the circuit diagram. It will be very important for case study of liquid insulating material. Okay, now here this is the important circuit diagram is there. Okay, now here this is the input supply, that is single phase 230 volt AC supply is given to the all circuit. Okay, now here what is the function of circuit breaker is open the circuit and close the circuit. What is the function of circuit breaker? That is open the circuit and close the circuit. For example, this is the circuit breaker is there, and this circuit breaker is there, and this is the direction of moving of circuit breaker contact. Okay, now this is the fixed contact. This is the fixed contact is there, and this is the moving contact is there. Okay, then here if circuit is open, there is a no current flowing from this side to this side. That is, here first condition is circuit is open, there is a no current flowing through this contact. Then the circuit is closed, then circuit is closed, then current flowing from this side to this side. When this switch is closed, then current flowing from this side to this side, and this is the exact function of circuit breaker. Okay, now here this is the step up transformer. Step up transformer, that is, this is the output voltage, that is VO, and this is the input voltage, that is VO. Okay, now this is the input voltage. This is the input voltage is there. Okay, and this is the output voltage is there. Okay, then here we have used step up transformer, that is, we have to output voltage is greater than input voltage, that is, here output voltage is 60 kilovolt. Okay, output voltage is 60 kilovolt and input voltage is 230 volt. 230 volt. That is, output voltage is greater than input voltage is called as step up transformer. It's called as step up transformer. Okay, then what is the meaning of step down transformer? That is, output voltage is less than input voltage is called as step down transformer. Okay, but in this practical we have to use step up transformer. Okay, now this is the important concept is here. Why use step up transformer? Why use step up transformer? This question in my mind. Why use? Because in this testing we have to use sample is transformer oil. Okay, now here this dotted line indicates for transformer oil filled in tank. This is the rectangular tank is there. Okay, now here we have filled transformer oil in this tank. Okay, then here there are two electrodes. Okay, now this is the first electrode is there. Okay, then this is the second electrode is there. Okay, now this first electrode is connected to the secondary winding of the transformer. Okay, now this is the primary winding of step up transformer and this is the secondary winding of the step up transformer. That means the first electrode is connected to the secondary winding of the transformer. Okay, that is, the first electrode is connected to the secondary winding of step up transformer. Okay, then electrode 2 is connected to the ground. is there. This is the ground symbol is there. Okay, now this is the important circuit diagram construction. Then here, why use step up transformer? Because we have to check dielectric strength of transformer oil. At that instant we have to need to increase voltage level, because we have to increase voltage, then here spark take place between two electrode. Okay, what is the meaning of spark? That is current flowing from this electrode to this electrode. That is here small amount of electrical spark it will be generated between two electrode. That is small amount of current flowing from one electrode to two electrode. At that instant we have to measure voltage. When electrical spark it will be generated in two electrode. At that instant small amount of current flowing from one electrode to two electrode, then we have to measure voltage, and this voltage is called as breakdown voltage. Okay, now here there are two electrode, and here this is the distance between two electrode, that is here, that is called as small d. That is the distance between two electrode. The distance between two electrode is called as d. At that instant voltage breakdown take place between them, and current I is flowing through from this electrode to this electrode. Then at that instant we have to measure voltage, and this voltage can be measured with the help of this voltmeter. This voltmeter is connected across this point, and this voltmeter indicates breakdown voltage. That is called as breakdown voltage, means VB. That is dielectric strength. Dielectric strength, it is the ratio of breakdown voltage upon distance. That is we have to measure breakdown voltage, that is here. When we have to increase voltage level, that is we have to need step up transformer. Then at that instant we have to need, and this breakdown voltage it will be displayed in this voltmeter. Okay, and this distance d it will be measured with the help of scale. That is we have to measure scale, and then use scale, and then measure the voltage, measure the gap distance between two electrode at the initial condition of the electrode. That is we have to measure at the starting end of the practical. We have to set to distance between two electrode, and this distance it will be measured with the help of scale, okay, or ruler. Okay, now this is the exact working of this practical. Okay, now here this is the exact working condition of this practical. Okay, now here we have to need observation, and this is the procedure I have to explain is here. Okay, now here this is the observation table. Okay, for example we have the distance between two electrode we have arranged is here 2.5. okay, that is we have arranged is distance between two electrode, that is symbol is small d. Then at that instant we have to measure breakdown voltages. For example we have considered 35. okay, then we have to calculate breakdown strength. It is breakdown strength is defined as it is the ratio of breakdown voltage upon distance. Then here breakdown voltage is 35 upon 2.5. okay, then we have to obtain 35 35 divided by 2.5. Then we have obtained which value we have obtained? Anyone? Which value is obtained is here? Anyone?
14.
14. Okay. Now this is the 40 or 14. I think 40. Is it correct? Okay. Now here we have to obtain value is 40. Then this value, it will be measured in kilovolt per mm, because this voltage, it will be measured in kilovolt. And
14, sir. 14.
okay, thank you. Then here 14 kilovolt is there. Okay. Then here the 35 is a voltage level and it will be measured in voltage in kilovolt. What is the meaning of kilovolt? That is 35 kilovolts means we have used here exact voltage level is 35,000 and this is the voltage used in breakdown voltage. Okay. Now this distance measured in mm. Then the unit of breakdown strength is kilovolt per mm. Okay. Now this is the exact case study of liquid insulating material. Then we have used transformer oil. Okay. Now this is the observation and this is the calculation is there. That is, we have to need formula for breakdown strength. It is the ratio of breakdown voltage upon distance. Okay. Then we have to need, this is the formula, that is dielectric strength. That is dielectric strength is the ratio of breakdown voltage upon distance. And this is the formula. Then we have to calculate dielectric strength of transformer oil. Okay. Then final conclusion is there. In this case study, we have to use transformer oil. Then we have to find out dielectric strength of transformer oil. That is, in this case study, we have studied that the dielectric strength of liquid insulating material. And this is the final conclusion for case study of liquid insulating materials. Okay.